Good morning, everyone. So today I have the key to this 2022 Subaru Crosstrek Sport. This is a standalone trim for the Crosstrek. You can tell because it has these really nice looking wheels. The interior, I'll show you all about that, but that's one of the main takeaways from this. So you got the Magnetite Gray, awesome color. I love the metallic in it. Like I said, you get the special wheels, and then the interior is specific to it, as well as you get badging and a bunch of other like yellow type accenting. Open the trunk here, the hatch. Good bit of room in here. This one happens to come with a little cargo cover. That's nice. Open this up. Got your spare in there with your jack. Close this. I always like Crosstreks. They always kind of reminded me of like a, oh, there we go. They kind of reminded me of like a lifted Impreza hatchback. That's pretty much what I kind of think these are. And it's really nice. The Crosstrek has like 8.7, I think is what I heard. It's like inches of ground clearance. So if you want to take this thing off-roading, it's more than capable of doing so. It's like if you want an Impreza, but you want a very capable Impreza. I'll open this up because you got a really nice little sunroof there. This thing's pretty loaded up, guys. It's got the two-tone, it's like a light gray and a dark gray interior, and it has like yellow stitching all throughout it. Pretty nice. Now these seats do fold flat. There's a little thing you pop up there. Now these seats do fold, so this way you have plenty of storage if you don't need to sit in the back. But the seats are super comfy for leather. It's not like a super stiff leather. Very, very nice. I have a ton of room back here. So legroom's definitely a plus, even given the vehicle's smaller size in the segment. This is actually a lot of legroom. Sweet. And you have like these like fake carbon fiber inserts to give it like a little bit more of a sporty look than it already has. All right, so let's pop the hood of this thing. All right, so you have, this is actually the optional engine in any of the other trim levels, but in the Crosstrek Sport, in the Sport model, this is the main engine. It's a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated flat 4 boxer engine. It makes 182 horsepower, 176 pound-feet of torque. This is paired to one of those CVT transmissions, continuously variable CVT transmissions. And then fuel economy is really, really good. You get 27 miles, it's rated at 27 miles a gallon around town and about 34 miles a gallon on the highway. So given the all-wheel drive, the fuel economy is very, very good. This gray looks really good with this thing. It's got fog lights. I really like those wheels. They kind of like, they're not black wheels, they're like a gunmetal type color, so it matches, it's like a paint matched almost. A little windy out. All right, let's hop in and start her up, because it's hot out, guys. All right. Turn that down a little bit. Cool. Very nice. So you have your sunroof here. There is the cover, and then you can. Very nice. One touch. Leave that open. I like natural light. So let's talk about some of the features in here. So you have automatic headlights and your fog lights there, so you don't have to worry about the lights. You can dim and brighten the gauges right there. You do have a blind spot monitor, so you'll notice there's like this like smoked type piece on the inside of both mirrors. There's a yellow light in there that will light up when somebody's in your blind spot. So that's your blind spot monitor. You can change between different information on here. So you got a digital speedometer. Looks like a trip timer, how many miles you went, how many miles until you're empty, average fuel economy for the trip. tire pressures. Cool. And then you have a little bit of information up here. So you'll see average MPGs, the time, outside temperature. It's going to be really hot today and tomorrow, so really looking forward to that. Yep, plenty of space down here. You can actually fit a full-size water bottle there. It looks like it's specifically for a water bottle. Nice little cup holders here. You open this up. You got 2 USBs in there with an outlet. Same thing down here, 2 USBs with an outlet and an aux jack. Got a little glove box here, not too bad. But I love the gray here. It has the yellow Crosstrek, stitched into this with the yellow stitching all throughout, even in the dash. And this looks really, really nice. You have adaptive cruise control. You have lane centering. These 2 buttons right here go over different drive modes. Here, I'll turn this down now. So this has, you'll see SI drive. SI drive is Subaru Intelligent Drive. So basically what this is, it shows 2 different power curves. This one's a little more linear. This is more for efficiency. This is the intelligent mode. So what that does is that just changes the engine behavior, transmission behavior to optimize it towards fuel economy. And then you switch it to the sport curve, and that just gives you a little more push from a stop. And it still makes it as efficient as it possibly can. But the sport mode is more what I would probably use in everyday driving, just because it's still efficient and it gives me all the push that I need to get to where I need to go, like in terms of passing power and stuff like that. It might not be as linear, but it gives me a little more power down at the bottom end of the curve. So pretty cool. You got your heated seats here for both front seats. This is your X mode. So this will actually switch between, so right now you're in the normal mode and you can switch to whatever one you want. But then X mode, it turns on downhill descent control, and you can actually choose between snow and dirt or deep snow and mud. So pretty cool. This is X mode is a single mode for all the other trim levels. You just get the snow and dirt. But this is a dual mode because it's the sport model and it's only available in the sport model. You get the deep snow and mud too. Pretty cool. Yep, and you can change your following distance for your adaptive cruise. You got your home screen here. You can pair your phone with Bluetooth. Any apps that are built into the car. Starlink. Pretty cool. Yeah, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. All right. Yeah, information. You can switch between your radio stations and everything through here. Volume. All right. I think we're ready to take this thing for a ride. Make sure my wires are where they need to be so they don't get tugged on. All right. Now you have nice little paddle shifters back here too if you want to have some fun. All right. Looks like you have a built-in garage door opener here. Universal home remote. The rearview mirror automatically dims. You can press that button there and that'll turn on and off the auto dimming. The steering wheel is nice too because it has like this yellow accent down on the bottom of the steering wheel. That looks really, really sharp. Now I know CVTs are the one thing that Subaru is known for. They're one of the few manufacturers that pretty much put CVTs in everything. So, I was never a huge fan of CVTs, just how they behave, but we'll see how this is. We'll see how it behaves. Now this weighs a little bit less than some of its other siblings in Subaru's lineup, Now this does have, like I said, this has the 2.5 liter instead of the 2 liter. So power and torque is increased, obviously. So we'll see how this thing performs in terms of if the power is enough. Because I know that I drove a 2 liter, didn't make a video on it, but I did drive a 2 liter not too long ago in one of the older Crosstreks, and it is a dog. So it seems like throttle response is pretty good in this so far. So we'll take a look here in a little bit here, see how it handles and everything. Yep, lane departure warning, of course. Suspension's nice, takes the bumps really well. Now, not quite sure what something like this would go for nowadays. This has about 19,000 miles on it. It's a 2022, so I know when they were new, the base MSRP, not including like destination or anything, was like 27.5. And this looks like it has a few things in it. So, I mean, it might have been about 30-ish, but that I'm not sure. But for high 20s, it seems like you're getting quite a bit of features. Honestly, you got quite a bit of room. The car is very misleading from the outside. It looks like it's a little on the smaller side, but it's like an Impreza hatchback, like I said. It's just lifted up off the ground. You got about 8.7 inches of ground clearance, so I actually have a lot of room back here. Back leg room was very impressive. Put it in manual mode and use the paddles. I mean, the gear ratios are made up. There's not actual gears, but it's actually pretty snappy. Okay. I'm picking up what this thing's putting down. 182 horsepower seems to work for this. Very nice. Handled really well around the turns. Yeah, the lane departure warning really likes to yell at me. Turn the lane centering off for me because I like to veer out into another lane. Thing actually kind of gets away from you a little bit. Well, definitely from testing the sensitivity of it, it is, if you're worried about your car yelling at you, that might be something you want to turn off. Because it is very, very sensitive. Not a bad thing, though, if you really like the safety features. Power delivery does seem pretty good in this. So, I mean, as far as CVTs go, I mean, the transmission does a good job in delivering power where it's needed the most. Tell you what, the steering's actually a lot tighter than I was expecting. Like, steering is very snappy. Tell you what, the gas pedal from a stop, that's very, very snappy. No wonder it's in it's in the sport mode. It's very snappy off the line there. I barely pressed it. Here we go. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Little punchy up front and then linear over the rest of the power curve. Very, very nice power delivery. The 2.5 is definitely That was a great idea. That was definitely a must in this car, at the very least. Alright, let's check out the backup camera. Very nice. Turns with the wheel. Wow, that gas pedal is very sensitive. Cool, cool. Well, I'll tell you what, this actually exceeded my expectations. I mean, I kind of figured it was going to be nice, but it handled extremely well. The power delivery was very good. If you're in that sport mode that it's in. Super, super nice car, guys. Definitely enjoyed driving this one. I know they're refreshing it for 2024, so can't wait to get my hands on one of those. But yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Just please always remember to like, comment, you know, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I know a lot of my viewers aren't subscribed to my channel. But if you guys want to keep seeing content like this, make sure you do subscribe, and because I really enjoy doing these videos, I want to keep doing them. So big thank you again, Blaise Alexander Chevrolet in Muncy, PA. Really appreciate you guys letting me do these videos. Helps me out a lot. And really enjoy doing them. I really do. So thank you very much. I will see you in the next one.